This is CGTN, China Global Television Network.
Tonight on Grassroots, CGTN's Arin Chouachi takes up the story of Expensya. It's a Tunisian fintech startup that's trying to solve this particular problem and help businesses keep tabs on their expenses.
Karim Jouini is a successful 34-year-old software engineer, the CEO of Expensya, a smart web and mobile solution that helps users efficiently manage their expenses reports and also addresses the issue of mobility and automation of expenses. Karim says his passion for launching startups started when he was in high school.
I created my first software company when I was 15, actually in Tunisia. We used to do software for cyber cafes. And then I joined Microsoft as a software engineer and then as a manager in the US and then in Paris. And I left Microsoft to found Expensya now almost 6 years ago.
Expensya helps companies in the complex expense report automation process with a zero entry, zero paper, 100% mobile and 100% integrated approach. Its customers buy the service and deploy it to the employees who have access to a mobile app. They just have to snap a photo of the receipt from any location in the world. Then the app's technology captures the photo and analyzes the receipt.
I started Expensya with one of my best friends, Jihad, and we started Expensya because we hated doing our expense reports. So an expense report is when you're traveling and you have to spend money. So you go to a restaurant, you take a taxi, you go to the hotel, and usually you have to spend and your company reimburses you. So Expensya's mission is to automate expense reporting globally.
According to recent data, Expensya is exhibiting a rapid international growth as it capitalizes on its unique position. Karim is hopeful that the Tunis-based startup will dominate the global market in the next 3 years, thanks to its team of talented, multilingual employees.
So Expensya is in a competitive space. So we compete with European and American companies in our markets, but I believe we have the best solution and we also have the most agile team. And being in Tunisia is super helpful as you can invest more resources much faster than if you were in the US with a much higher cost.
The 6-year-old company has European customers with African subsidiaries. Expensya now plans to expand beyond Europe by starting sales operations in the Middle Eastern, Asian and African markets. Expensya is the European leader in spend management for companies. It is also a legal archiver in more than 50 countries. It is the biggest and the most successful Tunisian startup. The company made a 3x growth in 2019. It is targeting a 10x growth over the next 3 years. Arin Chouachi, CGTN, Tunis.